Alrighty. Well, first of all, thanks for taking the time today. Obviously, you've been traveling a lot and going through a lot. And I just want to ask you just in general, I know it's a broad question, but I see ice on your knees. You took a big hit near the end of the game as well, too. So how do you feel like you're holding up just in general, just all the minutes you're playing and the games you're playing?
Yeah, I played, what's today? Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I played Sunday in Mersin, which is not even in Istanbul, at like 3 p.m., which is, I don't even know what time here. Flew back to Istanbul next morning, 8 a.m. Like I pulled an all-nighter, came here. Thank God for sleeping on the plane. And I landed. But, you know, the whole ride here, I'm thinking about how grateful I am to be able to do what I do. So obviously, you know, I know that being a professional athlete is only going to last so long. So yeah, the grind, you know, getting hit or whatever, but like the chemistry and how much we grew just tonight is worth it. You know, for me, I understand what this culture is about, what the Minnesota Lynx is about. And that's what makes me, it doesn't matter how tired I am or jet lag, want to show up and just be and give whatever I can. And you know, it's a grind. This is part of obviously being a professional women's basketball player playing overseas. And I understand that. It's my like 8th year overseas, just finished. But, you know, I'm actually like as exhausted as I am and, you know, getting hit, you know, taking hits, that's part of the game. I'm super grateful that, you know, I showed up for my team because I think that we needed that. Whatever it was, whatever God had intended, whatever his plan was, it was for me to be here tonight. You know, my family's in the stands, they flew out here, things like that. Like everything kind of came to fruition. It's not even about being tired. It's just about being in the moment and understanding that, you know, I'm in that for a reason. And I think that's what you kind of saw today.
Is jet lag came back going to be a thing now?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, hashtag jet lag came back. It's kind of fire, actually. You know, it just takes toughness, you know, and I love the game. There's no way I could have been sitting on that sideline today, as exhausted as I was. You know, and, you know, that's just kind of in my DNA. There's no way. I'm never going to take these moments for granted, you know. So I enjoyed every moment of it, as exhausted as I was. I put, 38 minutes? Hey, whatever it is, you know, rest up. And that's just kind of the name of the game, the way we play.
All right, we'll move to questions on the Zoom. Laura, go ahead.
So we'll start with Jace and then go to Jack. So Jace, go ahead.
Hey, Mac, what was the motivation to score on that last play so you didn't have to go 5 more minutes?
Well, I saw Silver out. That was a big motivation. No, I mean, I think that we were just fighting. We obviously had, I think it was a 6-point lead at halftime. They played great in the third quarter. We turned the ball over. I think we had 24 turnovers, or they had 24 points. I'll watch one of those two, something like that. And I think just they scored 24 points off 19 turnovers. So I think just our resilience, you know, it hasn't been an easy start to the season. And obviously I stepped in. I just wanted to, you know, bring energy, and I just wanted to make a play. I thought Jess made an amazing pass. Coach was like, hey, came back, you can get a layup. Obviously, Sykes is a great defender. She makes me work for everything. That's the only reason I went in reverse, because I knew otherwise she was going to block my shit. But it was just an executed play. I thought Coach did a good job of drawing it up, and Jess made a hell of a pass. But we wanted to finish that game. I thought we fought, and we did all the right things to win the game. And I think that's just what the end came. Just from us doing the right things all game long. Yeah, I just made a play.
Were you surprised at all at the way you came out in the first quarter? Like, I know you've been playing, but just flying in and doing that, not surprised at all?
Nope, because, you know, even though you guys don't see it, I'm working every single day overseas. I'm playing in EuroLeague. I'm doing all these things, traveling, showing up every day, putting the extra work. I believe in myself. It doesn't matter jet lag and things like that. I know everybody's talking about me coming back and being a part of this team. I was just doing what I've been doing the last 7 months. I feel really good. I feel like I'm entering a part of my prime. I'll be 30 next month, and I just enjoy the game, you know, and I feel like I'm at a place where I put a lot of work in, and I expect a lot out of myself, whether I say it or not. And I'm very, very confident in who I am, and I'm not just a shooter either. That's another thing, being able to do multiple things, get to the paint, get to the free throw line. That's my motivation. Those are big goals for mine this season, and today was just a start.
All right, we'll go over to Jack and then Ken. Go ahead, Jack.
Hey, K-Mac, congratulations on your championship. What was it like for you to be able to play with Mariah again, this time in a different jersey? I know that you spent plenty of time with her in a backcourt, but for you guys to combine for what you did, 44 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 6 steals, just what was that experience like for you?
You want to know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a story that only Mariah and I know this. But we used to come to Minnesota all the time when we were in San Antonio and get smacked, when they were like, winning all those championships, things, Maya, Simone, blah, blah, blah. We're always like, man, we're gonna come here one day and we're just gonna, it's gonna be perfect timing, and there's gonna be something like special about it. I swear to God, ask her when she's gonna come here. Ask her. I got dreams about it and everything. So I think that we both kind of have that in the back of our minds. We've always had a really good connection on the court. There's always just been something about the way that we play together. We're both more competitive than and so I enjoy playing with her, and I think it's likewise for her. We have a lot of respect for each other on the court, a lot of confidence in each other. I played with Mo in her rookie year, and I think, people forget that Mo was that one. She was the number 2 pick in the draft in 2016, and I think she kind of got put in the back burner in Dallas at sometimes, but she can hoop. And I think that here she's able to kind of maximize her opportunity. And, I'm here to push her up, but I think that we've always had that good connection on the court, and we want to win. We want to win bad. Everything happens for a reason. So we're just kind of taking a moment and giving it everything we got.
And then K-Mac, for you, jumping into the foxhole down, 0-4 already to start the season. As the emotional leader of this team, what was your message coming in off the plane heading into tonight?
I really didn't say too much before the game, but I was talking a lot during the game because I watching the first 4 games, I could tell that they needed somebody who was just able to get to the next play. Like, the game's not perfect. It's always like this. And we have a lot of young players moving in new roles. Like, look at Jeff Shepard, BC, Rachel, even AP at times. Everybody's has a learning curve, and every year is a little bit of a learning curve. Obviously, we don't have feed, and everybody has to do something a little bit different. And I think sometimes being, outside of your comfort zone, it can get overwhelming. So being that calming voice and helping everybody get to the next play, but also being that confident leader in my abilities too, I think it allows everybody else to come in and do their thing. I think Jess has been great, even in the 4 games. Even though we have a winning game, she's been great. She keeps taking steps. She did overseas. BC, we know we're going to give them her all the time. And I think those are the moments that they rely on me to kind of give them that quiet confidence. And then they know that they can make those types of plays, getting to the next play. So I thought, even though we only got 8 points off the bench, those minutes from even Eve and BC, Nika, all those minutes that people don't really see the little details, they matter, and they're growing step by step. So just trying to be that quiet confidence for them. But when I'm on the court, talking to them constantly and making sure that they're always keeping their heads up and doing the right thing, because it's going to be a grind. Obviously, it hasn't started off the way we wanted to, but we can still take steps forward. It's a long season. And just trying to continue to instill confidence in them. I believe in this group. I believe in this culture. We were in the same position. I don't want to be in this position, but we were in the same position last year. And I said it when we were 0-4. We lost out every year. We were 0-4. Lost. I said, I don't give a shit. I believe in this culture. I believe in this team. And I believe in this group. I believe in our coaching staff. And that's that. And I think that's just kind of what you saw today.
Thank you.
Guys, for the sake of time, we're gonna go to Kent, and then I gotta get Mariah in here. So Kent, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go back to that crunch you got at about 1:14 left of you. I think it was Liz got you first, and then Nneka I think Liz got you low, and Nneka got you high. And coach said you were kind of upset on the bench, and kind of took a moment to collect yourself. But can you just talk about kind of coming back from that and getting on the court and making that final play?
I'm more pissed that I missed the layup because it was point blank. But it's part of the game, both teams were fighting. Like, it was intense, it was physical, the whole game. And it's part of it. Liz came up and dapped me up. I took a shot, but it was okay. I made the layup the next time I went in there, so that was the most important part.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kayla.